Okay, hi, I'm here today and I'm doing a twist out. It's natural 85's method. So first what I did was I started with dry, completely dry hair. Your hair can be completely dry, you could have just washed it, doesn't really matter. But I like for my hair to be dry when I start out. So when I do after that, then I just spray my hair with some water, like to make it damp, and then I broke it into 4 sections. I started on this section already. I have 3 twists so far, and that's half the section. And then in my back, I have 6 twists, and then I have this side and my front to do, and half of the other side. So I just have 4 sections, side, side, front, back. So it just depends on your preference. You're just going to have to figure out how you want to part your hair. So, what you do is, this is half of my side section. This part is half of my side section. So I like to do 6 twists for each section because my hair is shorter. And I like it to be more defined and smaller crinkles when they come out. So I broke this half section. It's going to be 3 twists. So this is a third of half of one section, if that makes any sense. So it's going to be 6 twists in total. So this section is pretty dry right now. So I'm going to just wet it with some water and work it through the hair so that all the strands get wet. So this is pretty easy. It takes me about an hour to do though, or 1 to 2 hours, but I'm still sort of new to this, so it'll probably get faster once I start doing this more often. I really like this method because I tried another way where I just did just twists, and it didn't turn out right. It was really messed up. So I'm never going to do that again. So I really like this method because it makes your hair less frizzy too. So I'm mixed, black and white, but my hair is it's more African. It's not Caucasian hair, wavy or really loose curls, or just straight at all, obviously. It's really curly and hard to work with. So this should work on natural hair. So the cream that I use, it's I think it's called I forgot. I don't know. Carol's Sister or something. I don't know. I got it at Target. You can probably find it at your like a Trader Joe's or anywhere where you get your hair products from. Just check the bottle to make sure it has no dents in it. Dents. Yeah, dents. Okay, so this is the top. It's this. Shea Moisture, Raw Shea Butter, Deep Treatment Mask with sea kelp, argan oil, and shea butter for dry, damaged hair, and it heals, grows, and strengthens it, and it doesn't have harmful chemicals. The ingredients are shea butter, argan oil, sea kelp. Yeah, it's really natural ingredients, and no parabens or synthetic fragrances or animal testings or synthetic colors, or no sulfates, especially because that's really bad for our hair. So after I dampen this little section of hair, I take a little bit of this and I just work it through my hair so that it doesn't get dry, and it stays moisturized for a few days. And I didn't detangle my hair before doing this, so as I like to detangle while I'm doing it. So start from your ends and just, work up the wide tooth comb. Make sure it is wide tooth. This is Conair wide tooth comb. It was about $4 and this was about $10. Like, this is what the model looks like. Color, yeah. So I just put that in and then detangled it. Also using my hands because like my hair gets a lot of knots in it. So how I'm gonna do this is I'm going to start, and so this is gonna be one twist altogether. So I take like a top piece of it and I break that in half. And I start to twist. Just regular like twisting, like when you were a little kid, you wore twists or something, as I always used to wear those. Until I discovered the flat iron, until my mom did. So, then stop twisting. Well, you're gonna keep twisting, but then you take a section, like you take the section from the bottom of it and add that in and keep twisting and do that with each time. You can see that. Yeah, so. And then you just keep adding like parts of hair until you don't have any hair left to add. And it's sort of like French braiding, like, like in front, like regular, like 3-strand braids, you just like braid and it like doesn't like connect. I don't know how to explain it. Like it doesn't like connect to the other hair. It just like falls. Like this is like French braiding, not just regular 3-strand, but it's just twisting instead. So you just keep twisting. And you don't use products that people use on their videos or say that they use and it works for their hair, because your hair is different than theirs and it's not going to work on everybody's hair. So you just use what you like, what works on your hair, and like you just have to test out products. That's really the only way you're going to find out. So I twisted this really tight so that my ends don't really you can't, my ends, like, you can't just like curl it so that it goes in the same direction with your finger. It doesn't work like that for me. So I take a little bit of my oil or shea butter or whatever you use, and I hold it on the end. And because I twisted it so tight, it starts to unravel, but it's not going to unravel all the way. And I just let it twist my ends so that my ends aren't straight, like that, and so that they don't unravel while I'm asleep or while you leave this in your hair, because you can just sit under the dryer if you want. So that is what it looks like if you can tell what I was saying about it being like connected to the hair. So I'm going to do one more twist for you guys. And I got these at my local beauty supply store. Like, they were $1 for 6 of these, so they come in handy and work really well. Just be careful not to pull your hair when you're taking them out. Okay, so I get that damp with water again, and I take a little bit of this and work it through my hair. And this is also a mask that you can leave on on your hair for like 5 to 30 minutes. And you can use it for what I'm doing. You don't have to rinse this out. So I just lightly detangle it And you know you don't have to use comb, you can use your fingers. So, break that in half and twist, and then start to add little pieces. And then once you're done with that and you don't have any more to add, just keep twisting. Twist tight. And don't freak out if a little bit of hair comes out. Your hair is going to shed every day. It's just natural. Everybody's hair sheds. So, like, if a few hairs come out, don't, like, go crazy. Like, oh my gosh, my hair's not going to grow back. Oh my gosh, it's going to take forever. What if I go bald? Yeah, because I'm a worrier person, so. A worrier, yeah. So, don't freak out. And then once you're finished, you take a little bit of your oil and put it on the end and let it just unravel and start to pull. So that is how you do it. And also, so that, like, it just depends on your preference too. Like, if you don't want it to, like, go in a big poof ball, and if you want it to be more, like, laid down, almost as if you, like, straightened and crimped your hair, you just, like, okay, so I'm going to do it on this twist. You take, like, the part where you were adding sections to it, and you take a bobby pin. I don't really like these bobby pins, but I have some other ones. And you just put it through. Doesn't have to be perfect, just so that it stays down. And it'll lay down so that, like, your hair goes like this and not poof. Yeah, poof. But just do whatever you like. So I hope this works out well. The first time I tried this, it worked out really, really well. So yeah, I hope all goes well, and just use whatever products you feel right using, and yeah. So after this, I go to sleep, and I sleep on my satin pillowcase, but I have a satin bonnet on too, or I just don't. It depends on what you have. So like a satin or silk pillowcase, or a satin or silk, like, scarf or bonnet. That's what I use. So when you wake up in the morning, just take them down, take the bobby pins out, and it should turn out really pretty. So I'm going to post a video on, like, what it looks like after I take it down, because I don't know how to just add that on, because this is my iPad that I'm using, so I don't know how to do that. But yeah, so go check out Natural 85's videos, because they're really amazing and I love her hair. So good night.